Hello, 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 hello. Becca, hello. First two comments today, my lovely. Suzanne, hello. Hi, Nicola and Sue. Carol, Emma, good evening. Hi, Claire. Oh, just knocked the camera. Sorry, I'm just trying to sort the Oyster camera out. There we go. I think that's okay. Hi, Shelley and Wendy. Hello, hello, hello. Can you guys see? No, I've got Anne Kelly on time tonight. Oh, bless you. I'm just slightly late, so we've come together. Hi, David, Shelby, Angela. Hello. How are you all? Have you had a good week? I'm so glad it's cooled down. So glad it's cooled down. Hello. I've had a good week. I went to the Space Museum in Leicester yesterday. My two loved it, so that was a good point to... And my mum came with me, so me and mum. It's always nice finding something that the kids like doing. Hello. So... Today we've got a couple of hanging pineapples, if you can see here. Now these pineapples, they do spin, so they may be just spinning throughout the live, but they are pineapple pieces, so it's our new fun theme that's been added on. It hasn't got an end date yet, but I imagine it will be possibly 1.5 weeks, maybe up to 2 weeks it will be running. And basically, if I show you, we've got pre-wrapped parcels in here, and as you can see, they're hanging from the bottom of the pineapples. Now there is orange and red. Now either colour, it doesn't matter, because inside is all sort of the same sort of thing. Inside is a charm and a crystal charm. Okay, so if you wanted to play, you would pick pineapple number 1 or pineapple number 2. I then take down the parcel, open it up, and inside are 2 charms, so a normal charm and a crystal charm. Lisa, bless you, thank you for the stars. You then get to choose whether you'd like to keep the normal 925 silver charm, or if you'd like to keep the crystal charm, and then the other charm goes back. And I'll pop it over there for now. You can also choose whether you'd like an oyster opening with the pineapple piece, or you can choose not to have an oyster opening. And all charms can be with or without a pearl as well. So even if you do have an oyster opening, you can still choose to have your pearl on or off the jewellery, and pearl swaps are allowed. So pineapple pieces are on the website in the fun section, and I think in the new in section as well. So that's starting tonight, which I'm quite excited about. I'm hoping you guys can see little pineapples. I've done them double-sided, so even if they do spin, you guys can still see. As long as they don't stop sideways, it'll be okay. Linda, bless you, thank you for these stars. We do have natural coloured pearls as well, yes. We've also got, coming near to the end of our coconut quandaries, so it's a guess how many pearls in the coconut. How many pearls are in here? I'm dying to sort these out as well, so I've left them in here until the end of August, where I then get to sort them out, so I'm so excited for that. And of course to see who wins the prize there. We also have the summer sale on the website as well. So that is on until midway through September. Oh, bless you. Thank you for the stars. Is it Wench? I hope I pronounced that correctly. Thank you as well. Very, very kind today, guys. Oh, Abby, bless you. I'm not sure why. You can change them, obviously, if it does send. Bless you, my lovely. So the order list for today has been posted on the page. There is currently 8 people on the order list. So if you would like to order, there is still space available for today, and you'll be added on to the end of the order list. And I can do an updated order list as we go as well. Okay, So let me just bring this back up. Perfect. I think that's everything. Bless you, Abby. I hope that helps for you. Now, I knew they'd stop sideways. I'm going to have to just keep tapping them throughout the live. So should we get started for today? All oysters are available as always. Still haven't sorted out the stinkers. I've just been, with the kids being off school, all the extra little bits, like sorting out the oysters, I haven't had time to. So the stinky ones are still not on the website, and there's still potentially some in the bags, but I will be sorting them out very soon. Kids go back, what, in a week and a half possibly? I can't even remember. It started September. Roz, oh bless you, good luck at bingo, my lovely. So shall we get started for today? Up first is Rachel Jones. Rachel, are you here? On a Friday, Suzanne, bless you. Do you start on the Friday but then still get the Saturday and Sunday off? If so, that's quite a nice break in, isn't it? Having a day in and then being off for a little bit. Jutta, oh my gosh, thank you ever so much for the stars there, my lovely. And that has made it so we have achieved the stars party as well. Thank you to everybody who've sent stars there. And Jutta, that is very, very, very generous. Thank you, honestly. Thank you. Rachel, you're here. Hello. And Marie, bless you. Thank you as well for the stars. You're all being very kind today. Thank you. But Rachel, mystery, donate the shells. Let me grab the mystery bag. You have got, sorry, I've just put this bag back. You've got 1, 2, 3 oyster openings altogether. Donate the shells. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for, Rachel? Oh, bless you, Suzanne. I've said to my two that from Tuesday, because Monday's the bank holiday. From Tuesday, we're going back into the sleep schedule and get up schedule of school. So yeah, back to school bedtimes and wake up times, just so then it's not going to be as much of a shock to them as they go back. Otherwise they're going to be completely shocked. Right, so Rachel, let's go down 3 mystery oysters. You'd like to donate your shells, and like I say, are there any colours that you're hoping for? So mystery oyster number 1. We've got a light double pop there. We're going to wait to see what colour comes out. Okay. So there is your mother of pearl, and I can actually see in here, look at that gorgeous bright blue. That is a brighter, it's in between a Pepsi and a TARDIS blue. I went to say Pepsi and then I went to say TARDIS, so it's that sort of shade. It could be either, it's right in the middle of the two. Let me pop him in here so you can see. I'm just going to move it more central, just because then we'll, there we go, gorgeous darker Pepsi TARDIS blue. Moving on to oyster number 2, again is your mystery oyster, and you've got a double pop going into a deep pop there. Oh, piece of the shell just came away there. Okay, and there is your mother of pearl. Now with this one, we've got a peeper towards the top, and he is a darker pearl. So if I squidge him out and have a squidge around here, there's no more in that one. And he is a darker chocolate pearl. So darker chocolate pearl there. There we go. Just getting it focused as I bring it up slowly. And then moving on to your last oyster, which is your mystery oyster. You've got a lighter pop there. And in here, there is a little bit of flesh on that side, but we can see there's no pearls there. And if we have a squidge in here, you've got a icy blue. And there's no more in that one. Okay, Rachel, let me dry this one up as well, and I'll hold them all up for you to have a closer look. We've got a darker Pepsi blue, a chocolate, and then a lighter icy blue. What do you think to these? And if you're happy, I'll need to know which ones you'd like to go where. If you're not happy, I can swap them for you. So the darker Pepsi blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. The chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7 as well. What do you think, Rachel, and what would you like to do? Swap the chocolate for another blue, and can you have all 3 on the anklet, please? None on the charm. Okay, so is that a different shade of blue to the ones you've already got? So if I put those 2 together, we could go for a even so we could go for an even lighter blue. We could go for a... So I'm just trying to find shades which are different to the ones which you've got already. Go for a brighter blue. How about any of these 2 if I hold these up for you? So your 2 original are the top 2, and then the 2, you've got an even lighter sky blue, and then you've got a brighter icy blue. Are either of those what you're looking for? The brighter of the 2, perfect. Okay, so I'm just going to bring you back up here so I can write that down. So you're going to have no pearl on the jewellery. You'd like to have all 3 blues on there, and invoiced for the extra 2 on the anklet. Okay, I hope that's correct there. The invoice for the extra fittings will get sent across for you to the email address that's on the order form, and that will be over the weekend as well. If I pop that on there. Rachel, I hope you're happy with that, my lovely, and of course I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives. Thank you as well for the donations with your shells, and that's safe up there for you. You're very, very welcome, my lovely. Very happy, perfect. Abby, it could just be a Facebook update possibly. So if you give it 24 hours or so, and then have another look, and hopefully it will fix itself. Right, up next then today is Julie Mclaughlin. Julie, are you here? I got a tea quite early today, so it's cooling down quite quickly. Hello Julie, you've got 2 orders. Have I added you twice? Oh, bless you. Oh, I have. Hang on, same name, same address. Okay, and you've got a loyalty card as well. Just give me a moment and I'll have a quick look. Yeah, I can see it here. Let me just open that up. Oh, that's brilliant. Let me book that in for you. Okay, so if we do your openings first and then your pineapple pieces, you'll be the first person. We'll do that afterwards if that's okay with you. So that means you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 openings altogether. What 4 oysters would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Oh, bless you, Anne. No, I curled it not last night, the night before, with the octopus thing where you just wind it up and then sleep with it in and then take it out. And I had it curly yesterday, but then I've just had it in a bun today, and I'll be washing it in the morning. So yeah, 2 days ago, if you like, not last night, night before I did it. I'm actually surprised it's still got a little bit of a wave in it, because my hair normally drops out whatever I do to it. Julie, mystery, donate the shells. So that's 4 mystery oysters and donate the shells. Bless you, Anne. Thank you. Julie, is there certain colours that you're hoping for? So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And let's go down. So mystery oyster number 1. Hoping for blues and peaches. Okay, you've got a lighter pop there. Your first oyster's got a little bit of flesh here, but we can see that there's no pearls on that side. And we have got a little bit of a peeper. Now that looks like a coral peeper to me. Let me squidge him out. It's slightly watermelon-y actually. So it's a watermelon pearl from your first oyster. I'll dry him up for you. So watermelon to start with. I always pop them at the top to make room for the other pearls, but it focuses better. She says if you pop it in the middle. There we go. Okay, so watermelon to start with. Moving on to oyster number 2. You've got a lighter pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. And I can see here, Julie, you are quadding. 1, 2, 3, and 4 quadding with your second mystery oyster, and you was hoping for a blue and a peach, you've got a peach and a icy blue. Oh, and I think that's a midnight blue actually. So 2 blues there. So here, if we have a look, you've got a gorgeous lighter autumn peach. We've got a watermelon, an icy blue, and then the midnight blue I sent running. That's at the back here. I think it's midnight blue. Let me just double check. It is. It's a gorgeous darker blue. You can see those dark blue overtones to him. Okay, so quadding oyster is an autumn peach, a watermelon, icy blue and midnight blue. Moving on to your third oyster. Light pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. And if we have, oh, I can see a peeper there. We've got a coral and you're twinning corals from your third oyster. There's no more in that one. Now your coral twins, they do visually look like the same shade. Possibly one may measure slightly larger than the twin, and that's the one on the inner side, the one more central is visually slightly larger, but look at those gorgeous bright corals, and you can actually see the difference with the watermelons there as well, with the shades. And then moving on to your last oyster. Oh, sharp double pop there. There is your mother of pearl. And up the top here, we've got a gorgeous lighter peeper. And there's no more in there. You've got a lemon yellow. Okay. What do you think to these, Julie? So you've got a watermelon, twinning corals and a lemon yellow. And then you've got a quadding autumn peach, watermelon, icy blue and midnight blue. Now, if you're happy with these, Julie, that's perfect, and I'll need to know which ones you'd like to go where. If you're not happy, we can, of course, swap them for you. If I run them through the board, the autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Watermelon from the quad is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Icy blues, not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And midnight blues, not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7 as well. Single watermelon is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Now coral number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. So that means coral number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. Oh, he is a 6.5. Okay, so they're measuring the same size there. And then your lemon yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He is a 7.5. Okay, Julie, what do you think? Not a problem, Sophie. I hope you're interested in having a lovely evening. Coral number 2 on peach charm and midnight blue charm on the rest on hoop fittings. So coral number 2 is this one here, just to confirm. So the one I've brought to the front. If it's not, please correct me. So you'd like this coral on the charm and then midnight blue on the other charm. I'm slightly confused. I'm just going to bring you up so I can just bring this across so I can have a look at it properly. So I don't mean the pineapple pieces, just the ones from the first order. I've got the charm and the bracelet. I hope that's correct, my lovely. So is it the coral on the charm and the blue on the bracelet, and then you'd like the rest on hoop fittings, if that's correct? Can you check? Of course you can. So you've got the light sapphire shimmer crystal heart charm. So the light sapphire shimmer, let me just double check. Light sapphire. Oh, that's the blue one. Okay. So yeah, the coral or the midnight blue would go with that actually. So it's yeah, it's up to you, my lovely. Blue on the charm, coral on the bracelet, not a problem. And I've actually popped the coral and the blue separate to your other pearls as well, so it's definitely going to be the coral that you chose. So midnight blue on there, and then coral on that one instead. And then I've got down that you'd like to be invoiced the rest on hoop fittings. The invoice for that will get sent across for you to the email address that's on the order form. And again, that will get sent across the weekend. I hope that's correct there, my lovely. Okay. Now you also have a pineapple piece. It's called pineapple pieces, but I feel like I need to say pineapple piece. No, don't be sorry at all, Julie. It's absolutely fine. I hope you got my email that I sent before the live, just because it was marked on the website slightly differently. So hopefully you got the email there. So I hope that was okay. But pineapple pieces, you're the first person today. So we've got pineapples 1 and 2. They are the same. Oh, the pineapples are slightly different shades of orange, but which pineapple parcel would you like? Would you like number 1 or number 2? And you do have an oyster opening with yours. Perfect. That's fine. Perfect. Thank you, my lovely. Number 2. Okay, so unhook that here, and then we'll go straight down to open it up, and then I will top these back up again once the opening is over. So in here we're going to see a 925 silver charm and a crystal charm. I'm going to go through both the charms for you, and then you get to pick which charm you would like to keep, Julie. Okay, so let's grab one of these to hold it up against. Your crystal charm to start with is a crystal heart charm. But this is a different colour to one you've got on your order actually. So this is one of the, I want to say the darker topaz colours. So it's almost like that, like latte, chocolatey tone to him. So again, pearls can go on or off of these charms. So that is your Crystal Heart charm. Okay, and then your other charm is the Butterfly charm. Now this one is a moving piece charm, so it's got a double layer of butterflies. So it's got the front layer which is got the silver detailing, and then the under layer which has got the pink and white enamel coating on. So there's the bottom one, and then the top one with the sparkle. Now this one, you can have this hoop fitting which is with this one, or that's just the 925 silver stamp you can see down there, or we can change the fitting to our normal hoop fitting. So it's just a slightly different fitting, it just depends on what you're looking for. So you can either choose to keep the butterfly, or you can choose to keep your Crystal Heart charm. Which one would you like to keep, Julie? Both of them can have pearls on or off the jewellery, so it's going to be up to you once we do your oyster opening in a moment. Can you keep the Crystal Heart charm? Of course you can. So let this butterfly, I'm just going to pop back in here and move over there. So your Crystal Heart charm then, you do have one oyster opening there. What type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate those shells? Becca, it will be today, my lovely. Let me just have a look over there. Bless you. Yes, it has come through. So I'll do an updated order list once I get to the end of the current one. But it can be on today, my lovely, if you're available for it to be open today. So Julie, another mystery. Oh, got caught on my bottle then. Another mystery and donate the shells. Is there a certain colour you're looking for with this one? And are you thinking pearls on or off of the jewellery? So if we go down, your mystery oyster, lighter double pop there. Oh, and you've got a runaway. If I just move this, sort of popped out the side there as I opened him up. So there's your mother of pearl. So we do have a yellow runaway, but I'm still going to have a squidge and just see if there's any more in here. A chocolate would be nice. There's no more in that one. So we have got a yellow pearl here. Let me dry him up for you. Now, if you would like to swap this one for a chocolate, we can of course do so. If you're happy with this one, that's perfect as well. If I run him through the board, your yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He is a 6.5. And then I'll need to know also if you'd like to have your pearl on or off of the jewellery. Swap for olive green or a chocolate. Can you look at both? You can indeed. Olive greens, I've got darker olive greens. I hope that's okay. And then a chocolate. How about that one there? They're both quite darker, deep pearls. Look at those. I'm just going to see if I can. I know what I need to do is I need to I don't know if I can do it today, but I need to get a thing so I can hold these up and then hold the pearls next to them. Give me just a second to see. Oh, if I pop it on this tool here. Yeah, that'll work. Oh. Okay, so this is the olive green. I'm trying not to cause shadows on the crystal for you. And then the chocolate. I don't know if that helped at all. If I bring these up again. Can you have the olive green on the charm? Of course you can. Perfect. Let me just bring you back up here. Okay, Julie, I hope you're happy with that, my lovely. I'm just going to pop this on here as well, and then I can write that down. So, olive green on there. Okay, I have got that down for you. Now, the invoice for the hoop fittings, that will get sent across for you over the weekend, the email address that's on the order form. And thank you ever so much, Julie, for the donations with your shells. The other on a hoop fitting, oh bless you, so I think that one was going in the swaps because you got the yellow out of the oyster, and then I brought in both pearls so you could see, so you could pick between them. So I hope that one's okay. That's correct. So yeah, it was the one pearl there. So I hope that's, please correct me if I'm wrong though. But as I said, I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. And Renitha, I hope I pronounced that correctly. Hello from South Africa. Oh no, Julie, please don't say sorry. It's absolutely fine. I get things wrong all the time, as you guys know. So it's absolutely fine. But you're very, very welcome, my lovely. Okay. And up next then today is Marie Hasdell. Marie, are you here? Just marking off, Julie, that you was here as well. Perfect. Nina, hello, good evening. Hello. Oh, I do need to put another one on the pineapple. Thank you, Ashley. You guys might have to remind me. Da-da. Oh, Marie, bless you. Hello, hello, hello. Ordered in your maiden name. No, that's not a problem. Have you, I think you've sent me an email actually, haven't you? I don't know, it may have just been... No, I think that may have been a different person. I apologise. But let's have a look. You have got 2 orders here. I've added them together for you because they're the same name and address. So we'll do your... Oh, you have sent an email. I thought I saw your name come in. Is it a loyalty card? I can't seem to find you now. Let me just have a look. Just searching it. Oh yeah, I can see the email now. That's perfect, and I can confirm that you've already confirmed the name there. So I do apologise, I called out the wrong one. But hello, my lovely. So I've added the orders together. So we'll do the oyster opening first, and then we'll do your pineapple pieces afterwards, if that's okay with you. So with your oyster opening, what type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? I don't think it's raining here. I do have a fan on in here, and that was just the printer that I was printing out. The printer is right next to me, like I can touch it, like there. So it does when it prints. It can be a little bit loud because it's quite a big printer. That's fine. Perfect. Mystery and keep the shells. Okay. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? Thought it was rain. Oh, bless you. No. When it does rain, though, you can hear it in here, Siobhan. I like to turn the fan off as well when it rains because I just love the sound of it. Right, if we go down for your mystery oyster, so in here, lighter, softer pop there. Not sure on the colour. Okay. There's your mother of pearl. Now I'll clean that off for you in just a moment. I can see though, Marie, you are quadding. You have got 4 pearls in your oyster here. So quadding with your first oyster. There's no more in that one. I'm just going to clean these shells up and then we'll dry your pearls up for you to have a closer look. Okay, so if I just dry these up for you. Now you've got a few two-tonal ones here, so I will go through, oh, let's just get that off there. Okay. Is the shell hairy? You've got a bit of seagrass on that side there. Okay, so oyster number 1 is this gorgeous, darker, deeper pearl. Now he is almost a black, but I am going to say he's more of a gunmetal grey just because, oh, if I get this focused first, it's not quite as dark a deep black shade. There we go. Now the coral has got this darker spot to him. Can you see that? So it's like a two-tonal coral with lighter and brighter areas to him anyway. And then this gorgeous darker, almost greeny spot to him. I move it round. There we go. You've got a two-tonal blush pink. So again, lighter and brighter areas around the pink. And then you've got a two-tonal gold. So you can see lighter and then brighter areas to your gold. What do you think to these, Marie? Your kids will love that. Oh, I love that. Now, again, if you're happy with these, that's perfect. I'll just need to know which ones you'd like to go where. And if you're not happy, we can swap them for you. Good evening, Dale. So if I run them through the board, the gunmetal grey is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. The coral with the darker spot is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Two-tonal pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. And the two-tonal gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5 as well. Swap the pink for a baby pink. A very, very light pink. Of course we can. I'm just going to look for one for you. And who said that? Jade. That is not the first time somebody said I sound like a weather lady, especially when I used to describe the shells. All right, let me show you that shade there, because that's a very, very light pink, especially as you can see next to the two. Would you be happy with that one? We have had, on the last live, there was a real bad stinker. I think that was the worst one I've had in a while on the last live. So that would be Tuesday night's live if anyone wants to see that. Although there's not a lot to see because I can't talk through them sometimes. It's really pungent. It's almost like the air goes thick. Ugh. Oh, okay, so the one in the 4 at the top is the one that you came out of your oyster, and then the one that I popped in the bottom there is the lighter pink, if you're happy with that shade. If I have a look at the light, if you want a sort of pinkier pink, there's this one here. That one might be more what you're looking for, that one, which is a baby pink. It's quite bright, but it is... Let me hold it up against my glove. No, I think it's going to be better in the sand, actually. So if I show you here, would you like... If you're happy with both of these, or eat with oh, I can't speak today, what's going on? If you're happy with one of these to swap out, would you like number 1 or number 2? I'm just going to get it focused again for you. That's perfect. So you'd like to go for number 2, if I can get it. Sorry if I'm making anyone seasick. What's going on today? There we go. So you're happy with number 2 there. I just take that one and that one away. Number 2, perfect. So is number 2 the one that you'd like on the jewellery? Is the pink the one that you'd like to have on the item? Yes, perfect. Okay, so we're going to have the pink on here. And then I'm just going to pop your other pearls in here as well. I knew I needed staples. You can just feel when it's the last staple in a stapler. Can you keep the others out for the pineapple thing? Oh, of course you can. Thank you very much, Bab. Do you want to take... Yeah, take the puppy. Take the puppy. Is he going? It's like, I don't want to leave. Okay, so... Thank you, Aaron. So Aaron's just brought me a tea and has taken the little dog away. What? No, don't be sorry. I hadn't stapled that one on yet, so it's not a problem at all. So you have got a pineapple piece. Would you like pineapple number 1 or pineapple number 2? Let's move that arm up. There we go. So pineapple number 1 or pineapple number 2? Number 2. Perfect. So if we go down, pineapple number 2. Let's get this open. Oh, and you've got very summer vibes with these ones here. Oh, Dale, yes, I forgot about the spider. It has moved. Oh. Now, your 925 silver charm here is the palm tree charm. So this one is silver both sides, and as you can see, it is the palm tree. You can have your pearl on or off of the charm with this one. Okay, so same on both sides there. And your crystal charm to choose from is not on the website, and this is the flower crystal charm. Okay, and this is in the bright pink. So quite a nice double-sided, so it's got the point on both sides, so again it doesn't sit still there. So that is the flower. So together, oh, can I do this? Dun, dun, dun. I don't know if it will let me. I have to be careful because it won't slide along any further. In fact, that's not very helpful, is it? You've got the palm tree or the pink flower, so you get to pick which one of these you would like. No, I'll just show them one at a time, I think. Rachel, you can order change on the website. That under extras, my lovely. Marie, you'd like to keep the crystal flower here, so this gorgeous crystal flower. Can it go on the bracelet you've just had? Depending on what you'd like on the bracelet, I can add to that bracelet, yes. So you'd like to keep the crystal flowers, so the palm tree will go over here. And with that one, you have got an oyster opening. So what type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? Bless you, not a problem, Rachel. Let me have a look for you. Yeah, so if you go to extras on the website, and then it's the next drop down is chains. There's the link there. Expand the rainbow, of course. Okay, so would you like to keep, or would you like to donate these shells? Oh, I can't. If I inspect every one of them, I'll find an excuse. So we're just going to go for it and see what happens. Keep the shells. Okay, let's hope they're not stinky. Oh, I'm so nervous now with these things. What was I going to say? Keep the shells. Is there a certain colour you're hoping for? If it's stinky, I can't talk much. I do apologise for that. I can't really say much until it's open, so let's go down. Oh, it has got a little bit of a twang to it. There's one side and the other side. And in here, it's not the freshest. You've got a pastel apple green. And there's no more in that one. Ugh. Okay. It's just a bad batch, I think. Okay, so we've got a pastel apple green here. So with these pearls, we can, as I said before, decide if you'd like to have a pearl on or off the jewellery. And you've got your other pearls as well in the sand here. Now we can still swap these if you're not happy. If you are happy, that's perfect, my lovely. Oh, sorry, Dawn. I can't control my my face when it's honestly, when it's bad. They're going to go on the website, so if you guys want to see, although I can't guarantee if it is a stinker, it's just if I visually think it is or not. But I'll explain everything once it's on there. I've measured the top 3 already, so if we measure your pastel apple green, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He is a 6.5. What do you think? Pearl on or off the jewellery? And if on, which colour would you like? So the pineapples, Jacqueline, the pineapples are with an oyster opening, £20. Without an oyster opening, £15. So would you like the crystal on the bracelet? I mean, if I bring you back up to describe this, I could pop the crystal on that bracelet. It would obviously, because the rest on hoop fittings, I can definitely do that. Because of the, let me just double check the bracelet. Yeah, because of the bracelet and obviously the size of the crystal charm, it will weigh down one side because it is heavier than the pearl on the other side, if that makes sense. So it's not a problem. I can pop it on there and it wouldn't weigh it down like, oh, it's too heavy. I'm just saying, as it would sit, may sit slightly lower, like on a squiff almost, because of the difference with the size and weight. But if that's not a problem, then I'm absolutely happy to do that. But just confirm for me. Oh, the smelly oysters. So I haven't got the price yet. They'll definitely be cheaper than our normal oysters. It would just be, hopefully I'll get them on the website upcoming week, because it's bank holiday, which means Aaron's home, so hopefully I can get an extra bit of work done. Yes, Hayley, if you order tonight, it will be tonight, my lovely. That's okay, Marie. Okay, so let me just write this down for you then. So on that bracelet, you'd like to have the pink pearl and the crystal flower charm. And then you'd like to be invoiced for the loose pearls on a hoop fitting. Okay, so I've got that down for you. I've wrapped up your shells already as well. So the invoice will also get sent across to you over the weekend, and it will go to the email address that's on the order form, Marie. I hope you're happy with everything there. And of course, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. And that's up there for you. Would freezing them before opening them while frozen take the smell away? Possibly, Bronnie, and opening them underwater would also obviously not release the smell. If you immersed them under the water, opened it under the water, I suppose you'd have to get it out to get it gone. But yeah, that would sort of disperse the smell underwater as well. Freezing, I haven't tried it, but in theory, I'm guessing that would work mostly. So that's not a bad shout. And Marie, you're very, very welcome. And thank you, Samantha. So yes, if you've ordered for today, it will be added on today. I'll do an updated order list once I get to the end of the current one. Okay, so up next today is Carol Grant. Carol, are you here? You're very welcome, Marie. Now, I definitely saw Carol earlier, so hopefully she's still here. I'm just updating the order list on my end as we go, so I can let you guys know as soon as it's done. Carol Grant, are you here? Carol, hello, 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 hello. Okay, so Carol, you have got a pineapple pieces here. We've got number 1 and number 2. Which number pineapple would you like? Number 1 or number 2? And you do have an oyster opening with yours as well. So we'll see what the charm is, and then we'll do the oysters afterwards, if that's okay. Do a mermaid and a unicorn night. Ooh, mermaid and unicorn theme. You'd like number 1, mystery, and donate the shells. Perfect. So we'll go for the charm first, see what's in there, then we'll open your mystery oysters. So pineapple number 1, let's go down, and in here okay, so your 2. Oh, okay, so we've got for your first one, I think on the website this one is actually called the Tiffany Heart. And it is a silver heart, so it's very reflective. It's 925 silver, and you can see it's the heart shape, almost with the locket shape on top there, with the way the fitting is on the locket at the top. And this one can have your pearl on or off the jewellery. So that's the Tiffany Heart. Now, funnily enough, your crystal one is a crystal heart, and it's blue. So if I just get this focused as well for you. So crystal heart and this gorgeous brighter blue with that crystal heart there. Carol, that's a hard choice. Would you like to have the crystal heart or the silver heart? Again, I don't know if I can get them both. No, I might stop trying to get them both seen at the same time. Yeah. Let's just do one at a time. So that's the, oh, look at the blue with the dark colour behind it. How vibrant is that blue with the black behind it there? And then you've got the silver heart. You'd like to keep the crystal. Okay. Oh, perfect. So that crystal one is yours, and you said that you'd like to have a mystery oyster and to donate the shells. Is there a certain colour pearl that you're hoping for? Oh, would you like the one that I picked out or the one that jumped out? Lots of decisions today, bless you. It's the one that I picked out, or is it fate that the one that jumped out? Or is it fate that the one that I picked out? Which one would you like? Picked out, jumped out. Picked out and jumped out. Jumped out, that's that one. So I'm just going to put the picked out one back and let's get this open. Okay, so if we go down, your mystery oyster, quite a nice deep pop there. And in here I can see a darker pearl straight away, Carol, so there's your mother of pearl, and a gorgeous darker pearl sitting right on the edge of that flesh there. So if I squidge him out and have a squidge in here, there's no more in that one. Okay, now he looks to me like a dark chocolate with a hint of green to him. I'm just going to dry him up so we can have a closer look. He is indeed, he is a chocolate with that dark olive green two-tonal pearl. So if I get this focused for you. Okay, so base chocolate, and then as we go around you can see those flashes of olive green there. Now Carol, as you know, if you're happy with this one, that's perfect. If you're not happy, we can swap him for you, and then I'll need to know if you'd like to have a pearl on or off of the jewellery, so that is completely up to you. You can still swap the pearl even if we don't have the pearl on the jewellery. If I run them through the board, your chocolate olive is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He is an 8. Can you have TARDIS blue on a hoop fitting? So to confirm, is that no pearl on the jewellery and then a TARDIS blue on a separate hoop fitting? Or do you mean that you'd like the TARDIS blue on the jewellery and then the jewellery on a hoop fitting? Just going to bring you back up here. If you could just confirm for me, is that no pearl on the jewellery and the TARDIS on a hoop fitting, or the TARDIS on the charm which is on a hoop fitting? Oh, bless you, Sam. What do you think? I have attached this onto here already. Blue on charm with hoop fitting. Yep, I thought so. That's absolutely fine. We've got down the hoop fitting here, and I'll pop down that we're going to have the blue on there as well. So Carol, I hope you're happy with that, my lovely. Thank you for the donations with your shells as well, and then that's safe up there for you. Okay, perfect. And up next is Angela Sylvester. Angela, are you here? I think I saw Angela earlier, so hopefully you're still here. What I'll do, guys, is everybody who has ordered, there's 4 additional people to add on to the order list so far. So I'll add that on to the order list that's on the page, and then once we get to that order list, like once we get to the end of the normal current one, I'll then pop it in the comments as well. Okay, so Angela, my lovely, hello, hello, hello. You have got 2 oyster openings altogether. What 2 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? You're very welcome, Carol. And that is now updated on the Pearls of Brecon page. The order list has been updated. Oh, pineapple, thank you, Samantha. I'll just make sure I just clip the corners. Quite like some being there. I don't know if, can you guys see them clearly? Because I know we've got lots of other bits dropping down. I quite like it that it's in front, because normally we have everything behind, don't we? But Angela, you've got 2 openings, my lovely. What 2 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? Oh, do you have a card as well? Bless you. That's not including your card, because I haven't seen it yet. Let me just have a look. Oh, I think I found you. Yeah, that's it. And that is done perfectly. Let me book it in for you. So that means you've got 3 altogether, my lovely. I do apologise, I didn't see that come in. There we go. So 3 oyster openings altogether. So mystery, donate the shells. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for? So number 1, number 2, oh, and number 3. Would you like the one that I pulled out or the one that jumped out? It's because I pick up loads when I dive in the bag, and then as I'm sort of trying to drop one, it goes whee. So the one that I picked out or the one that jumped out? No, it's absolutely fine, my lovely. If I'm at the computer when the email comes in, like if it's just before the live, I can see the name pop up. But obviously if not, then I don't see it until I can do the emails. Love an oil slick and the one that jumped out. Okay, so fingers crossed for an oil slick, and we'd like to donate the shells. Okay, so 1, 2 and 3. And let's go down. Mystery oyster number 1. You've got a lighter double pop there. Now this shell is slightly cracked on the back here, so this shell may fall apart as we open him up. Oh, and in your first oyster, there's your mother of pearl. The shell is coming away. As you can see, it's quite split here, but you are quadding 4 pearls in your first oyster, which is going to start you off, Angela, with a lovely selection of colours there. There's no more in that one. So your first oyster has given you similar colours to our first to quads we had earlier. We've got a pastel gold, he's a black, a coral, and a blush pink. So pastel gold, black, coral, and blush pink. That's from your first oyster. Moving on to oyster number 2, which is also your mystery oyster. So you've got a light pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. And again, I can see a peeper right under the flesh there. We have got a blue pearl. Now, he is a Pepsi blue. And there's no more in that one. Here is your Pepsi blue. And then moving on to your last oyster, which again is your mystery oyster. Oh, very sharp double pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. Little bit of flesh on that side, but we can see there's no pearls there. And I can see you are twinning. And twinning with 2 tonal icy blue twins. And there's no more in that one. Loving the colours so far. Oh, perfect. Well, let me just dry this up for you. And because these ones are 2 tonal, we'll show you around these pearls. And then we'll go through them all again so you can have a look and see if any of these are suitable for your jewellery. So twin number 1 is lighter and then just slightly brighter, as you can see as you go around the pearl. And then twin number 2 is visually slightly larger and again has got those lighter and brighter areas there. Okay, what do you think? So you've got a pastel gold, a black, a coral and a blush pink, a Pepsi blue, and then twinning 2 tonal icy blues. Again, if you're happy, we can keep them. I'll just need to know which one you'd like on the jewellery. And if you're not happy, we can swap them for you. Running them through the board, we'll measure your quad oyster first. So the pastel gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. The black is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. The coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. And the blush pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He is a 7.5 as well. The Pepsi blue is not a 5, not a 5.5. He is a 6. And then icy blue twin number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. And twin number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. So they're actually measuring the same size there. I don't have any oil slicks that I'd be able to swap in now. I can pop you on a waiting list if you don't mind waiting. So the oil slick wait, I don't think it's a massive list. I think there's a couple of people on there, but that may be a little bit of a wait. So if you don't mind, I can pop you on that list. Or if you prefer not to wait, is there a different colour that you'd like to go for? do you think? What colour would I say that would suit the hummingbird as it's in memory of your nan? Oh, so when it's things which are sentimental, I always say it's down to personal preference. Like, for me, the colour which would represent my nan would be a completely different colour to what my sister would represent our nan to her. Can you see what I mean? So I think it's down to complete personal preference. If you're looking for something similar to the oil slick, I'd possibly say maybe a Cadbury purple, but that's only because the oil slick's got the purple shades in it, and the other shades are the green and blue. But with that dark green and blue, they are then very dark. So the Cadbury purple then does have that brighter flash of colour to it. But again, I always say it's down to personal preference. So it's completely up to you. If you prefer to have some time to think about it, you don't have to choose now. You can email me your choice across once you've made your decision up, and I can just make a note to wait for your email. So it is completely up to you, my lovely. Red is for love for you. You said green, Nicola. Exactly. So it's always, when it's that kind of thing, it's hard for me to say a colour because, yeah, it's what's going to link you to it. Does that make sense? Along the amethyst colour, so dark amethyst or light amethyst, I would say either one would be this one here. Let me just see if I've got a lighter one. That one, or possibly that one, because that one's slightly two-tonal, so it has a sort of lighter and darker shade to him. Now this may not be the shade you're thinking of, just because with amethyst we do have a lighter amethyst purple and a darker amethyst, but we do have this one. Oh, that's just a piece of sand there. Or we've got this one, which is two-tonal, so it's lighter and then it gets brighter, then back into that lighter shade. Or I can go more purpley purple, if that makes sense. The two-tone one, please. Sure, a lot of stone. No, you're very welcome. What colour would you like to swap out for that one? And then, of course, we'll pop that two-tonal one on the jewellery. Was it the gold that you'd like to swap out? Just confirm that for me, though, if that's okay, because I wouldn't want to get it wrong. I'm just going to bring you up so I can write this down. I think it was the gold. The gold, yeah, perfect. Okay, and let me pop this on here. And then the other pearls I'll pop in here as well. Okay, Angela, well, I hope you're happy with that once it arrives, and obviously once you see the colour in person, I hope you're happy with that shade, my lovely. Of course, thank you for the donations with your shells. There we go, and that's safe up there for you. Okay, perfect. Up next then today is Nicola Hall. Nicola, are you here? You're very, very welcome, Angela. This is the updated order list, guys. So it's Nicola Hall I'm calling for now. And Nicola, hello, 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 hello. Nicola, you have got one opening altogether. What type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? Mystery and donate the shells for you. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? So mystery oyster. I don't know, Angela. Which group? Was it the normal group? Possibly not. I will make a note. Okay, I've made a note that I will go and have a look at it after the live, my lovely. Okay, so Nicola, let's go down. You're possibly hoping for a coral. So your mystery oyster. Double pop there. And in here, there's a little bit of flesh on that side, but there's no pearls there. And if we have a squidge in here, you are twinning. It's just a piece of flesh there. Okay, you are twinning with lilac purple pearls. So 2 lilac purple pearls. Let me just dry these up for you. Gorgeous shade of purple here. Now visually they do look, I think they're looking like the same size here. Let me just hold them up so we can have a close look. Yeah, look at those. Possibly the one on this side is visually slightly larger, but I think they'll be measuring the same size. What do you think to those, Nicola? Now they are both yours. I'll just need to know which one you'd like on the jewellery. You could have both on the jewellery just for an additional cost for the extra fitting. And of course, if you're not happy with the shades of these colours, we can swap them for you. So it's completely up to you, my lovely. The visually possibly slightly larger of the two is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And then his twin is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Perfect. So they're measuring the same size here. They are gorgeous. But what do you think? They're lovely. You'll keep those, please, and have them both fitted on there. Perfect. Well, I'm glad you're happy with the colour. Let me just pop them in here, then I'll write that down for you. Okay, so I've got that down for you. The invoice for the additional fitting, that will get sent across to the email address that's on the order form, and that will get sent over the weekend, my lovely. Thank you for the donations with your shells as well, and I hope that you're happy with everything once it arrives. And I've popped that up there for you as well, my lovely. You're very, very welcome. And up next today is Cindy Brown. Cindy, are you here? Cindy, hello, hello, hello. So you have got a pineapple piece. You have an oyster opening with that as well. So you'd like Mystery Oyster, donate your shells, and you'd like number 1. So that's number 1, this one here. Let's go down. Oh, I can see. This is going to be, oh, for me, this would be a hard choice with these two. So your first one, your silver one here. Now, this was one of our monthly charm deal charms. It's quite a nice sized charm. As you can see, it's quite, this one could be worn as a pendant as well as a charm. So overall, it is a heart. And it's like the feathers are coming together to make up that heart. Now your pearl again can go on or off the jewellery here. So that is your silver charm. Like I said, it's one of our past monthly charm deal charms, so I can't remember which month it was, but that is your first choice. And then your crystal choice, this one is not on the website and it hasn't been on the website, and it is one of the Kite diamond shaped crystals, and it is in that gorgeous denim blue colour. So the colour on this crystal is the same both sides, and again you can have your pearls on or off the jewellery here. So it's up to you, Cindy. Would you like the silver or would you like the crystal charm? Okay, so silver or crystal charm. If I bring up the silver one again for you. So that is the heart of the overlapping feather ends. Detail on both sides of this one. It is a tough choice. That's why when I opened it, I saw it. I thought, oh, that's a tough choice for me to choose as well. Can you have the silver heart? Of course you can. So that heart is yours. I'll pop the crystal one back in here to go over there. And let me bring you back up because you did say that you would like to have a mystery oyster and to donate your shells. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for, Cindy? So in here, your mystery oyster, if we get him open. And let's go down. So your mystery oyster. Oh, Now I've actually just split the shell straight down the centre there. I do apologise. We're donating the shells, but I do try to obviously keep them intact, but it does happen if the shells are brittle, so you can see that that's split all the way down the centre there. But there is no pearls on that side. I can, however, see a pearl at the bottom there, and you've got a gorgeous icy blue, and there's no more in that one. Okay, so Cindy, let me hold this up for you. Don't know my own strength. Oh, it's the strength of the thumbs, Sue. My thumbs over the years have just got muscly now. Oh, Cindy, icy blue. Now you can have this pearl on or off the jewellery. It's completely up to you. And if you're not happy with the colour, we can swap him for you. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He is a 6.5. Hello, Linda, and yes, it is a lovely one. Donated shells, I'll show you in just a moment, Louise. I've got some photos. So the shells, if I quickly show you now, the shells are donated to my mum's nursery, and they just use the different activities. So they get cleaned up, sanitised, and then donated to the nursery who use them about learning with the world and with the children. Can we swap for a bright watermelon and on the jewellery? Of course we can. That one there is gorgeously bright. If I show you this one, Cindy, just have a look and let me know if that shade's okay. I can go slightly lighter if you prefer. Oh wow. I can go lighter, like I said, if that's not the correct shade. I'm just going to bring you up so I can write that down. I've just stapled that to that, but if it's not correct, I'll take it back off again. I get staple happy sometimes, don't I? That's beautiful. Perfect. Okay, well, Cindy, I hope you're happy with everything then. And again, thank you for the donations of your shells. And that's safe up there for you. Okay. And up next then today is Samantha Bodell. Samantha, are you here? Possibly Sarah. I never know what I'm humming sometimes. It just, humming is one of those things that, oh, excuse me. Oh, that snuck up on me. Yeah, humming is one of those things that happen that I do and I don't realise half the time. Oh, bless you, Cindy. You're very, very welcome. I'm singing Christmas songs, probably. And Samantha, hello, hello, hello. Samantha, we'll do your mystery oysters first, if they're still mystery. Just confirm that for me. And then you've got pineapple pieces, which we'll do afterwards, if that's okay. So you've got 4 oysters altogether. What 4 oysters would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Getting in the mood. I know. Well, I was trying to get the kids to make, I'm really early, but I was trying to get the kids to make some Christmas cards and Christmas embellishments ready for their Christmas card. Just so it's not all of a rush come the October half term. But they was not having any of it. It's too early. So, yeah, I was trying to get them in the Christmas mood, but they just weren't doing it. That's right, all mystery and donate. Perfect, Samantha. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for? So number 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Let me get these open. You want to put up your tree? Oh, Aaron would never let me put up the tree. I struggle enough to get it up the first weekend of December. Hoping for surprise colours. Okay. So let's go down your mystery oyster. You've got a light pop there. And in your first oyster, there's your mother of pearl. There's a little bit of flesh there, but there's definitely no pearls on that side. And then if we have a squidge here, I can actually see, before we have a squidge, sorry, you've got a lighter peeper. So I'm going to pop them out and then have a squidge around here. And you've got a lemon yellow to start with there. So the subtitles are there for those who may need or want subtitles. If you'd like to turn them off, if you click the top 3 dots up in that corner, you should be able to switch them off, so then they're not there. Okay, so first pearl out is a lemon yellow, slightly two-tonal with brighter and lighter areas there. Dana, hello. Okay, so there's your yellow to start with. Moving on to oyster number 2. So again is your mystery oyster. You've got a double pop there. There's your mother of pearl. And in here you've got a gold pearl there. I squidge them out. And we've got a gold pearl. Slightly brighter than a pastel gold, but it's still quite a nice, lovely, lighter shade there. Moving on to your next oyster. You've got a softer double pop. And in here, your pearls right at the bottom there. We can see that there's no pearls on that side. Oh, and he's just popped out. So you've got an icy blue runaway. And then if I have a squidge in here, there's no more in that one. So from your third oyster, a icy blue runaway. Again, I'm just going to pop him in the sand next to that gold there. And then moving on to your last oyster. Quite a nice deep pop there. Oh, and the flesh has sort of come in too, so I am just going to have a squidge on this side. There's no more there. And then if I squidge on this side, you've got a darker pearl, and there's no more in there. Okay, so if I have a closer look at this colour as well. Is there a large lineup? I don't believe so. I'll have a look for you in just a moment. Now this pearl colour is a darker, I think that's a black actually. Let me hold him up for you, Samantha. He is, look at him. So you have got a lemon yellow, a gold, an icy blue and a black. What do you think to these? Now if you'd like to swap in any of these, we can do so for you, or if you're happy, that's perfect. If I run them through the board for you. Note there's 3 people on the order list after Samantha here, so if you would like to order, guys, there's not going to be a long wait at all, okay? So your lemon yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. The gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. The icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5. He's a 6. And your black, oh, he's a runaway, is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. And you will keep them all perfect. Now I'm actually going to keep them in the sand just because you do have a pineapple piece. So depending on your pearl, you may, depending on your charm, sorry, you may want to maybe see those again. So we'll leave those in the sand, but you do have another oyster opening as well. So we can do that after you pick your charm. So would you like pineapple number 1 or number 2? And what type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? So number 1 or number 2? Number 2, Nunu, and donate the shells. Perfect. So number 2 is this one. If we go down to open him up first. Oh. And in here. Okay, so if we start with your silver charm. This one is the Rosette of Love, I think it's called. If I'm wrong, I do apologise. But as you can see, it is like a rosette or rosé. No, rosette, I think it is. And it's got a heart and then a crystal and then like a zircon crystal, then a heart, then a crystal, and it goes all the way around. On the reverse side, you do still have the shapes, but obviously we don't have the crystal double-sided. But you can still see the shape from the back. And then again, there's the front with the heart and the crystal there. This one again, you can have a pearl on or off the jewellery. And then your crystal charm, this one is not on the website. And this is one of the Sunspot Charms. And this is in the mirror colour. So that means that you can see yellows, blues and purples. Look at the yellow once it's against the black glove there. Just depending on what colours it's near and it's reflecting from, it will be yellows, blues and purples. Okay, so would you like, Samantha, the crystal charm, which is that mirror sunspot charm? Or would you like the rosette charm with the hearts and the zircon crystals? It is a bit bright, isn't it? I do apologise. I'm trying to... There we go. You'd like to keep the crystal charm. Perfect. I'll take the rosette away. And the crystal charm is yours, my lovely. So you said you'd like to have the Nunu rainbow and donate the shells. Is there... Oh, there's only 3 in here. I'm going to inspect all of them because I really don't want a... The first one looks dodgy, but we'll go for this one. This one's the biggest of all 3, and it looks like it's the cleanest. I'm so paranoid. I hope that's okay. Are you happy, before I open it, are you happy for me to open this one? With those oysters, I am inspecting them all, and they're probably going to pop those 2 in the stinkers box. I do actually have a new delivery of oysters, so I once I move on to those ones, I shouldn't have to look. You're happy? Well, fingers crossed I won't have to inspect them. Okay, let's go down. So, Nunu Rainbow Oyster. The last live Nicola was horrendous for the stinker. Okay, Samantha. There's one side. Oh! Oh wow, okay, so we had a flying pearl. It landed right there. Oh my gosh. We need to watch that back in slow-mo. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there's no more in that one. I think that was the only pearl that... Let me just have a look. I didn't see another one fly out, but I am just going to have a look over here. No, I don't have any other pearls on the desk. Just looking under there. Hang on. No. Okay, so I apologise for that. It literally flew open then. Wow. And you've got a Smurf blue. Smurf blues are a rare colour. So you've got a lovely shade of blue from the flying pearl. Look at that one there. Gorgeous Smurf blue. But it's completely up to you, Samantha. I'll need to know if you'd like to have a pearl on or off of the jewellery. And then if on, which colour would you like? If I pop your blue through the board, just because we have measured the other ones there. So the Smurf blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. Oh, he is a 7.5. Oh, you would like to have the Smurf blue on the crystal. Perfect. I've got a bag all ready for that one. Okay, let me put your other pearls in here and then I'll write that down for you. I need to watch that back in slow-mo and see what happened. It's literally, I don't know, just flew. The blues are lovely. So if I write down, we're going to have Smurf blue on there. Perfect. Samantha, my lovely, I hope you're happy with that then. Thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells. And I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. And that's safe up there for you. Flying Smurfs. What was his name? Gilderoy? Is it Gilderoy chasing them? Is it Gilderoy? Something similar to that, isn't it? Samantha, you're very welcome. Who knows? Is it Gild? It must be Gild. Something like that, I don't know. The one who chases the Smurfs, that's going to annoy me. Does anybody know? Gild? No, it's gone. Oh, I was Gargamel. Yeah, I was complete. Gilderoy, I was thinking of Gilderoy Lockhart. I'm on Harry Potter. It was Gargamel. Oh, yeah, I was on Gilderoy Lockhart. You're right with Gargamel. Oh, dearie me. Oh. Right, up next today is Becca Betts. Becca, are you here? Azrael. Yeah, that's it. I'm not going to tell my kids that I forgot Gargamel's name. Oh, fill the pineapple. Thank you, Siobhan. Oh, Becca, hello, hello, hello. Becca, you have got 2 oyster openings altogether. What 2 oysters would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Not far off. A little way off. I don't mind as much because I went into Harry Potter mode, so you can't go too wrong with Harry Potter zone. Excuse me. Can you have both mystery and keep one, donate the other? Of course you can. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for at all? So, mystery number 1 and mystery number 2. There's 1 and 2. Okay, so if we go down, actually this one's the prettier shell, so I'll open this one first. However, if it breaks or anything, we will still open the second one for you. Hoping for a bright coral and a bright sea green. Okay, so you've got a lighter pop there. Your first oyster, there's your mother of pearl. And I can see that you've got a brighter pink pearl to start with. And that's quite a large size, brighter pink as well. There's no more in that one. Oh, my voice keeps going, dearie me. Excuse me. Okay, so we're going to keep this first shell for you, just because, in my opinion, it's got more sun stripes and is the prettier of the two shells. Okay, first pearl out, however, is a gorgeous, brighter, hot pink pearl. Here he is in the sand. And then oyster number 2, which again is your mystery oyster. You've got a double pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. So we're donating this one. Thank you ever so much. Oh, and I can see that you have got 1, 2, 3. You have triples. You have got 3 pearls in your second oyster. So triple pearls here. Let me dry these up and we'll have a close look at these colours as well. So we have got, if I just pop them in the sand, then we can go round your pearls here. You've got a 2-tonal chocolate bronze. So that is, look at him, he's got a lovely darker patch there. So 2-tonal chocolate bronze. You've got a brighter pink, slightly smaller than your first pink there. And then you've got a sunset pearl. So the sunset pearls, this is a peach and pink pearl. And it gives that gorgeous sunset effect. It's in New York. Oh wow, that moved quite quickly actually, Jessie. So all together, you've got your hot pink at the top, you've got the 2-tonal chocolate bronze, you've got the brighter pink, and then you've got your sunset pearl as well. Now, if you're happy with these, I'll just need to know which one you'd like on your jewellery. If you're not happy, we can of course swap them for you, Becca. If I run them through the board, the first pink out is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. The chocolate bronze is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. The normal pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. And the sunset pearl is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He is also a 7.5. swap the bronze and the lighter pink for bright sea green and bright coral, of course. Okay, so if you can have a look at these two here for me and let me know if these two shades are okay, and then if they are, which ones you would like to go where. I'm just going to take the two that we're swapping out away. 1 and 2. And I'm wrapping up these shells as well for you. Perfect. And can you have the green, the jewellery and the rest on jump rings? Of course you can. Let me have a look here. That's perfect. So we're going to have green, and then you'd like to be invoiced for the loose on jump rings. Okay, so the invoice for the additional jump rings will get sent across for you over the weekend, and it will go to the email address that's on the order. Oh. It's like, what was that then? It will go to the email address that's on the order form. Thank you for the donation with your shells there, and I've wrapped up this shell as well, so that one is yours. I hope you're happy with that, Becca, and of course I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well, and that's up there for you. Dearie me. You're very, very welcome. Okay, up next today is Rachel's Grace. Rachel, are you here? Rachel, you were here earlier, weren't you? So hopefully you're still here. Rachel, hello, hello, hello. Rachel, my lovely, you have got a pineapple piece. So would you like number 1 or number 2 with your pineapple? And then you do have an oyster opening with that as well. So I will need to know if you'd like to keep or if you'd like to donate your shells. And of course, what oyster you would like. Again, I'm updating the order list on the page, and then when we get to the end of the order list in the comments, I'll pop it in the comments as well. Number 1 and mystery. Perfect. Sorry, Aaron's just bringing tea in. Thank you. So number 1. And let's go down. Thank you, Bab. Okay, so in here you have got, if we go through the silver charm first. Now your silver charm, this is another one of the monthly charm deal charms. I think it was November 21, but if I'm wrong, I do apologise. Now this is, as you can see, a silver heart, quite a nice silver, again very reflective, and then it does actually have down here two hearts, two star cutouts. So one star is larger than the other star, if you can see that there. Again, this one you can have the pearl on or off the jewellery. So that's your silver charm. Your crystal charm is, you can't find this one on the website, and this is one of the diamond kite charms, and this is in that baby pink colour. So again, this one's the same both sides, and that's in the baby pink. So that's the crystal with the darker colour behind it. So I'll need to know if you'd like to have the crystal charm or the silver charm. So you get to pick. Silver charm, or where are we? Crystal charm. Can you have the pink crystal? Of course you can. So that one is yours. I'll pop the silver charm over here, and the pink crystal is yours. So you would like to have a mystery oyster and to donate your shells. So mystery oyster. Is there a certain colour pearl that you're hoping for with this one, now you've seen which charm you're going to have? So if we go down, you've got a lighter pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. Now I can see you've got one here, and you've got, oh, two there. So you've got 1, 2, 3 and 4. Oh my gosh, you've got a gorgeous pearl there. You are also quadding. Rachel, wow, 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 wow. There's no more in that one. Not sure on the colour. Well, you are quadding, and you've got some gorgeous colours, like I said. Let me just dry these up. Okay, so if we go through all of these for you. You have got a chocolate purple. So base chocolate, but it does have that purple flash, purple overtone to him. You've got a two-tonal blurple, which is a blue and purple. So you can see the different shades there. So lighter and darker two-tonal blurple. You've got a two-tonal autumn peach, so lighter and darker autumn peach shades. And then you've got this two-tonal icy blue, so lighter and darker blue. But then you've got this purple section to him as well. So light and dark blue with that purple area. Rachel, what do you think to these, my lovely? So two-tonal chocolate purple, two-tonal blurple, two-tonal autumn peach, and two-tonal icy blue with the purple spot. Now, Rachel, if you're happy with these, that's perfect. If you're not happy, we can swap them for you. And then I'll need to know if you'd like a pearl on the jewellery, which one you would like on there. If I run them through the board for you, excuse me, the two-tonal chocolate purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. excuse me, I've got a frog in my throat again. The Blurple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Two-tonal Autumn Peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. And the two-tonal Blue with the purple spot is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He is an 8. What do you think to that one, my lovely? Swap the peach for a sea green and swap the chocolate for a bright coral, of course. So we'll keep the Blurple and the two-tonal blue. So sea green. How about that one? And then a brighter coral would be that one. Okay, so if you have a look at those there for me, let me know if they're the correct shade. If so, that's perfect. And then if you'd like a pearl on or off the jewellery. Love it, and no pearl on the jewellery. Perfect. Okay, so let me just pop these ones in here for you. And I'm glad they're correct. Let me start again. I'm glad they're the correct shade for you. Okay, so that's safe on there. And if I just write down here, no pearl on there, that's perfect. So Rachel, thank you for the donations with your shells, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, and I've just popped that up there for you. Okay, and that's there. Perfect. Okay, up next then today is Hayley Willis. Hayley, are you here? Hayley Willis, are you here? So the updated order list is Hayley Willis now, then Linda S, then Tara O. So again, if you would like to order, the order list is not too long a wait at all, so you can be added on for today for an opening. Hayley, hello, hello, hello. Hayley, you have got one opening altogether. What type of oyster would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? What do you think? Mystery and donate the shells. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for with this one? So mystery oyster. And let's go down. So in here. Oh, quite a tough one there. Oh, and you've got a runaway. There's your mother of pearl. So if I just move this to the side, you've actually got a lilac purple runaway. But I can see that Hayley, you're twinning. Really want it as dark as possible. Bless you. Well, there's no more in that one. And we've actually got lighter lilac purples here. Visually, they do look like they're slightly different in oh, sorry, I made them both run off. They look like they're slightly different in size compared to each other. Now we can swap one or both of these for you if you would like to go for that darker pearl for the jewellery. Or of course, if you're happy with these, as you know, that's absolutely fine. So it's up to you. But you can see larger one on this side and smaller one on this side. That's visually, I will measure them in just a moment. Now, if you would like to swap one of these, if you would like to keep a certain size, let me know which one you'd like to swap out, if that makes sense. So the visually larger of the two is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He is a 7. And then the visually smaller of the two is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. Oh, not a 6.5. He's a 7 as well. So they're actually measuring the same size there. But they do visually look slightly different. Don't mind which is swapped. And are we going, when you said dark as possible, would you like to go for like close to black as possible, or is there a different shade but a dark shade that you would like? Oh, so I've just got my darks out here, so as you can see there are lots of different shades of darker pearls. I'm just going to see if I've got as close to black as I can. Possibly that one. As close to black as possible. Perfect. So if I show you this one here, I'll take away the smaller of the lilacs for you. And that is a black there. It's very dark, as you can see. So that's the pearl there. I'll pop it back in the sand, but sometimes it's harder to see with it there. Now, if you're happy with that one, just confirm for me if it is the black that you would like to have on the jewellery. That's perfect. Perfect. So I'm just going to bring you back up here so I can write that down. There's 1 and 2. And then we're going to have black on there. Okay, yes, that one on the jewellery. Perfect. Well, Hayley, thank you for the donations with your shells. I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. and that's safe up there for you. Oh, there's a spider. Nope. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Spider, 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 spider. It's going behind the screen. Hayley, you're very welcome. Sorry guys, I've just got to keep an eye on the bottom of the screen now to make sure that it doesn't, on both sides, like the top and, come on, top and bottom of the screen to make sure this spider. Aaron's here. Hello, Baba. It's on the wall, and it's going down where the beam is, next to the wood beam, and it's just gone past the bottom of the screen, the top of the screen, but it hasn't come out the bottom of the screen yet. Can you see it? So it's just gone down where the wood beam is. Can you see it? Look behind the screen. You see it? You can't see it?
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Dangerous. Guys, I'm just going to put you on a different screen so I can help Aaron find this spider. Spider spotting eyes. How can it have gone away so quickly? No, 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 don't disappear. You can wait here, please. Please. No, it's not gone. It's not gone. It's not gone. It's not gone. It's not Aaron. Stop it. Aaron. Bab. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Oh gosh. Keep your phone on loud because if it pops back up, I'm going to have to text you. The spider's gone. Oh, it's going to creep up on me, isn't it? Okay. It's literally gone somewhere. I think it's going to be on the wood beam somewhere. Right. It's definitely not gone. Exactly. I'm going to have spider written out so I can send it if need be. Right, shall we carry on? I'm just now going to be on spider watch. Oh. Okay. I've lost where I am. No, don't. It's not in my hair. I can't. No. No. Oh, I've got the shivers now. Okay, up next today. I feel like it's going to be on my legs. Up next today is Linda Southam. Linda, are you here? It won't have just disappeared. Linda, hello. I haven't even looked to see. Right, I'm going to stop staring for a spider. I lied, I'm not going to stop staring for a spider. Linda, hello. I'm so sorry. Right, Linda. Oh, you've got a pineapple piece and no oyster opening with your one. Okay, so which one would you like? Would you like number 1 or number 2? Up next is spider, then run like he'll follow. No. I've got the shivers. I feel like it's just going to come round my screen. Do you know like how you can have the on the phone and you can scroll and it looks like a spider's running across your screen? I feel like that's going to happen in real life and there's actually going to be a spider on my screen because it went down behind the screen. Just squish it when I saw it. I can't touch them. Number 1, Linda. Okay, so number 1, let's put it on the correct camera and let's go down. So in here we have got, so we'll do your silver pearl first. Silver pearl, oh sorry, your okay, head in the game. Silver charm first, and you've got the off-centered silver heart charm. Now this one, the fitting can move around the heart, so it does sort of hang either side there. It's the same all the way around on this one as well. Quite a nice sort of bordered heart. Oh wow, Sarah, you must have got that hard. Whoa. Okay, so that's your silver charm, Linda. Now your crystal charm is not one on the website. It hasn't been on the website before, and it is one of the diamond Kite charms, and this colour is actually golden shadow, so it's just different shades of that golden colour. So that's the back and then the front with the darker glove behind it, and then back on the light. So if I go back to the silver, can you have the heart? Of course you can. So if I just put the crystal over there for you, and then you'd like to keep the heart charm for you. I hope you're happy with that. Let me pop it in here. So we've got the fitting that you'd like to go on there. Obviously all the charms that you guys are seeing, the fittings will be attached. I just haven't attached the fittings yet because obviously they could be, you guys can pick which one you want, so they get added on afterwards. No, Bronnie, I can't. No. Do you want to hear a story about yesterday? Linda, I hope you're happy with everything there. You're very welcome, and that's safe up there for you. I'll tell you a quick spider story that happened yesterday to me. So I was in Leicester Space Museum with my mum and my 2 children, and my mum took my kids through, it was like a little mini experience that they had on, and I didn't want to go through it because there was shocks and stuff, and I didn't want to do that. So I waited outside and sat on the bench while they were going through this thing, and it took about 20 minutes for them to go on this experience. So I was sitting there and had my headphones in, listening to some music, waiting for them to come out. And then I just keep looking around. All of a sudden, this thing catches my eye on the floor. So I look across, and I'm not lying, it must have been a spider. It was bigger than a 2 pound, must have been about the size of an oyster shell, like quite a sizable spider, just casually crawling along the floor. And then this spider had like a really light body and really thick legs coming off it, like crickety old thick legs. So I instantly, headphones out, watching this spider, making sure it doesn't come near me. Ugh. And then it was a master in disguise, because each time somebody would walk and nobody noticed this spider, even though it was huge. I've got the shivers. Even though it was huge, nobody noticed the spider, because when somebody would walk by, it would put like its belly on the floor, and I don't know where its legs went, but its legs must have went like flat on the floor to like camouflage itself in. And then when you saw somebody had gone past, when it decided that it was safe, you'd see it pick itself back up again. And in the end, I had to move off the bench and go wait. And I just went and stood by the door that they were going to come out of, because I couldn't be near, because I didn't know. I thought, how fast is this thing going to run if it wants to run? Because it was huge. So yeah, in the Leicester Space Museum, there is a crickety old spider that is the camouflage master. So keep an eye out. It was huge. Oh, I've got such a shiver. It was so freaky, honestly. It was horrible. I'm sure, like when I told my mum, she was like, let's go find it, because she loves creepy crawlies and stuff. But I was like, nope. Right, so up next today is Tara O'Connor. Tara, are you here? My earrings are on the website on the star form, so I've got the hearts on my earrings. I do have the star version of them on the website. So they're called the star hoop earrings. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't keep them. Are you sure you didn't drink? No, honestly, Helen, I promise you, I should have taken a picture actually, but I didn't want to get to see. So I've got such a shiver going on. I promise, no, it was real. Honestly, it was real. When we got in the car driving home, so what kind of spiders are Leicester breeding? You're only an hour away from me, but I have not seen one like that around here. Oh. So I'm looking for Tara O'Connor. Where is this spider got? I'd feel so much better if it showed itself so Aaron could grab it. I'm on edge. I'm ever so sorry. It doesn't help that I've now got things which are dangling. Oh. Conkers are meant to keep. They are actually, aren't they? I don't wear any. Actually, I think there's conker trees in Wicksteed Park, is there not? Try watching a film up to one of those scenes down, so just draw my foot away from my face. Oh, bless you, Nicola. Nope, not for me. Nope. We had a pair of spiders. Ugh, the size used to run out of our computer tape. No! A few weeks ago, one of them was, but no! I'm not bothered about dangling ones with this. Oh, bless your hubby. That's what I mean. The spiders, they're welcome to be in the house, but I just don't want to see them. Like, I understand that everywhere we go there are spiders, and if they're the small ones, then it's fine. Or like I said, that I had that one that was up there and it wasn't moving, so I was fine with that one. But if they start moving, I just don't like them. Nope. Right, Tara O'Connor, I have not seen you, but we'll just call you one more time. So Tara O'Connor, if you're here, please type I'm invisible. It'll bring your comment forward so I can see you. And if anybody else can see Tara, please comment on her comments. That will bring it forward so I can see. And we're about to enter spider season, because September's spider season in the UK, isn't it? It's when they all come out. Oh, bless you, Sarah. Oh, oh gosh. It doesn't help, I've got 3/4 lengths on, so I feel like everything's on my legs. Okay, I haven't seen Tara, so we're going to move on. If she comes on, we can add her in, but it will be to the end of the order list. Up next is Nicola Armstrong. Nicola, I've seen you, so hopefully you're still here. Nope. I want to be happy for them, Suzanne, but I don't want to know. Because then that means there's two trying to make more. Oh, no. No. Oh, I honestly have got the shivers. Nicola, hello. Nicola, my lovely, you have got 2 oyster openings altogether. What 2 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate the shells? No, yeah, no, so it's absolutely fine. It's the truth, isn't it? It's just, oh, I feel like I'm being such a wimp. Right, it's fine. I'm just, spiders are one of those things that I've never liked, along with injections. Jacqueline. Oh. What options have we got on oysters? So we've got all of them available. So mystery are a mix of all of the colours. We've got the new rainbow oyster. We've got, which are darker rainbow colours. Expand the rainbow oyster, which are lighter rainbow colours. And then, yeah, we've got normal natural oysters as well, which are natural colours. So light rainbow, dark rainbow, natural, or mystery, which are a mix of all the colours together. Oh, I've got a right nervous twitch going on. Same, hate spiders. Yeah, they're just... I know they don't do any harm, I know that. Feel your pain, but I hate ants, especially in the... Yes, ants. Ants are not the one. And I decided this year to plant flowers. That it wasn't until afterwards that my mother told me that they attract ants. I was like, oh. Because apparently the sweetness in the flower, what are they called? They're ones that sort of look like a bell and then they sort of droop over. Oh wow, Rebecca. Yeah, exactly that. No matter the support or no matter how you feel in your head that you know that for me, for like I know, okay, it's a spider, it's not going to hurt me. But that doesn't change the fact that if it comes near me, I'm going to run. Simple. Mystery, keep the shells. Just tapping it off. If that doesn't break. Yes, of course. So 2 mystery oysters, keeping your shells if they don't break. Hopefully they won't. We have had a few today that have, but I think it's just been more brittle. I'll do my best though to keep it intact for you, my lovely. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for at all? So let's go down. Mystery oyster number 1. How does that work, Carol? I've never heard that one before. Oh no, 1 dark rainbow. Oh, I didn't see that. I saw... Oh, okay, that was my fault. We'll grab you a dark rainbow. Let me open this one, then we'll grab you a dark rainbow, my lovely. I'm sorry. We will get you a dark rainbow. Actually, let's do that Actually, we'll open this one just because the dark rainbow may be a smelly one. I did not see that. I do apologise. But we'll definitely, I'll open that one at the end. Okay, so Mystery Oyster number 1. There's your mother of pearl. And we do have a darker pearl here. There's no more in that one. So I'm just going to clean these shells up for you. Okay, so from your first pearl, from your first oyster, you have got a darker pearl. Now he looks like he is a two-tonal chocolate, but he's got that sort of silvery, almost green tone to him as well. So you can see base chocolate, but it does have that silver green tone to him. So I'm just going to bring you back up again so we can grab that new rainbow oyster. Now from what I remember, there is 2 left in the bag. So out of the 2, that one definitely, I'm going to open this one because this one I'm going to put in the stinkers pot that I've got next to me because that one definitely has a twang to it. So fingers crossed that this one's okay. So oh, it's not the pleasant smell. So let's go down. So your new rainbow oyster. Oh no, don't be sorry at all. They're just, I've got more new rainbow oysters, by the way. They're just not in the bag. I just need to chop it up. So there's one side and the other side. Oh no, and this one is not a new rainbow oyster. You are twinning. And there's no more in that one. Now twinning, now sometimes we do have stowaways, don't we? So it looks like this one is a stowaway, and it looks like you're twinning with bridal white twins. Now you can obviously swap these colours if you're not happy. If you are happy, that's perfect. But we do have a stowaway here with twinning bridal whites. Okay, what do you think to these? So you've got that chocolatey silver green and twinning bridal whites. If you're happy with these, perfect. I'll just need to know which ones you'd like on the jewellery. And as you, of course, if you're not happy, we can swap them. The chocolate silvery green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Bridal white number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. And bridal white number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's also a 6.5. So they are measuring the same size there. Forest green, would you like to swap out both of them, or is it just one of them, my lovely? I've got one forest green. Oh, he's very dark. It's this one here. If you would like to, I can grab, I can have a look to see if I've got another one. Oh, and a bright sea green for each of the pearls, sorry. Oh no, don't be sorry at all, Nicola. It's absolutely fine. Not a problem at all. Okay, so if you have a look at these two here, I've had the forest green's the darker of the two, and then you've got your sea green there as well. Oh, and the white's just wanted to say goodbye. So if you're happy with those shades, which one would you like on the jewellery? A greener forest one. I don't think. I mean, unless we move into sort of the olive tones. Have a look at this one. So that one is greener. It's a sort of mix between an olive and a forest. They are all quite dark, yeah. That one's perfect. Okay, is it that forest green then that you'd like to have on the jewellery? I'm just going to bring you up so I can wrap those shells up, my lovely. Okay, so I'm wrapping the shells up and popping your name on there as well. Okay. No, it was just... It's fine, it was just my reflection. No, it's fine. It was just my reflection. I didn't even call you.
No more window for you.
It made me jump, I'm sorry. You came fast. I appreciate that.
No more window.
That was a good test run, thank you. I didn't even call him. Oh, sorry. I made you jump. I thought it was a spider. Oh. Oh gosh. Oh. Oh. I've got so I'm gonna be going to bed and just be shivering, I think. Oh. I'm sorry guys, it's because it can't, it's because it went down and then it's disappeared. It just creeps me out because it disappeared. Was Aaron outside the door? No, apparently, well I hope not. Could you imagine if he's just been standing there for the last 20 minutes? I don't know where he was actually, but he wasn't in here. Laura, thank you for the stars. Oh, I've got the shivers. And oh, no, don't, Suzanne. I can't. Not right now. I can't. I do hoover it quite regularly to try and stop any spiders. But so I do sort of understand that that is a good home. Okay, I've got to calm down. Yes please, and put one hoop fitting, not roses, and get twins, so I need the other hoop fitting as well, and I'm wearing headphones. Oh, sorry Nicola. Which one did you want on the hoop fitting? So you're going to have forest green on the jewellery, and then of course you've got your sea green and then that dark chocolate green as well. So was it both of those on the hoop fitting or one? And if one, which one would you like? Oh my gosh. Oh, I've got such a shiver. He actually closed my blind so I couldn't see a reflection. Oh, all on hoop fitting, just send me. Oh, bless you. That's not a problem. Let me write that. Oh, let me pop the other pearls in here. I'm so flustered. Right, let me do this to confirm. We're going to have that forest green on the jewellery, and that's in its own bag, so I definitely won't get that mixed up. You'd like to have the other two to be invoiced for hoop fittings. Now that hoop fitting will get sent across for you over the weekend, and it will go to the email address that's on the order form. Nicola, I hope you're happy with that. And of course, I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives. And I've wrapped up your shells as well. Deep breaths. Oh, I know. It's fine. Right. We're just going to go down to open up that mystery oyster that I opened. Now, this pearl can go into my swaps here. So, double pop there. Nicola, you're very welcome. There's the mother of pearl. Oh wow! I've got two different greens. There's no more in that one. Watch that bit later. Oh no, is it bad? But look at this. Oh, I love these ones. So I've got like an apple green, which is two-tonal, and then I've got like a bright grass green. So this is an apple green, which has got bright, can you see like brighter spots there? And then this one, which is like gorgeous grassy apple green. Oh, that is such a beautiful pearl. Oh, Nicola, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. That's very kind of you. Look at that one. Sorry, Carly. Oh, wow. Oh, no. Excuse me. Chip! 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 Excuse me. It's all going on now. That's such a gorgeous green. It's such a gorgeous green. I don't know if you can see. It's better in the camera when it's down. Well, that'll be going to my swaps. It's such a, I'm really quite I'm a mess. I'm so sorry. Oh. This is chaotic. I know, Becca, I'm so sorry. Normally I'm very, very organised and okay, yeah, it's the end of the order list. We're gonna go. Oh, I feel like I need to hoover my whole office down. Then I'll feel a bit better, I think. Right. Thank you all for watching. I'm ever so sorry for since we've seen the spider, because I'm just on edge. We're going to be live again on Sunday evening. So if you'd like to join us, we'll be live from around 7:30 on Sunday. And puts a live off on forensics. I'm going to Aaron. Yeah, thank you for joining, and I'll see you on Sunday. Take care. Bye.